You know, he's a pacifist, he's a listener, he's a learner, he's a seeker. He doesn't contradict, he doesn't confront, but he sort of stays with the question. He's a pacifist, but he's not passive. He'll stand in harm's way to protect a friend. My father was teaching, he taught high school, he worked as the secretary for Church World Service after World War II. He was down in the Bay Area, he and my mom, living in a crummy little apartment, and here came Morgan Odell, the president of Lewis and Clark, on a recruiting tour. So he interviewed my dad about, teaching, writing, witness. And all through the interview, this was 1947, my father was waiting for a question that would be part of every interview, or really every conversation in 1947. What did you do in the war? This wasn't an intrusive question, but it always came up. It was sort of like, where are you from? What did you do in the war? And at that point, my father would have had to say, I served alternative service because I'm a pacifist. And many times when the conversation got to that point, it took a strange turn. There would be, oh, you were a coward, some kind of accusation. But this question never came up. And at the end of the interview, the president of Lewis and Clark, Morgan Odell, he said to my father, I've enjoyed talking to you. I'm on my way down the coast here to interview a gentleman I would really like to have on our faculty, Hideo Hashimoto. My father said, I don't know if you can imagine what kind of signal that was. That would be after 9/11. My father didn't say this, but someone saying, I'm hiring someone from Afghanistan to teach. I'm hiring someone from Iraq to teach. I'm hiring Hideo Hashimoto to teach at Lewis and Clark College. And Hideo came, and they were fast friends. And every August on Hiroshima Day, my father and Hideo would go downtown and do the Shadow Project. Do you know about the Shadow Project? When we dropped the bomb on Hiroshima, and people were incinerated, and their shadows appeared on the sidewalk. And so my father and Hideo and others would lie down on the sidewalk, and someone would trace their shape in chalk. And this would be the witness about what our nation had done, and we must never do again.